And welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Pokemon Thursday, the day of the week where we like to fucking talk all about how sleppy my dog can be and how sleppy dogs can be in general. I was literally watching a video before doing these videos of a little dog sleep on top of a giant pig. Dogs just love to sleep. Fact. Any visuals, of course. Once again, Dan's trolled you. Dan's got you. You regular viewers have been like, oh, he's got us once again. I've come to watch Pokemon videos and now we're really talking about sleeping dogs. I've just got you once again. It's another classic Dan Zinger. What am I going on about? Not really. We are here to talk about Pokemon Thursday. More specifically, we're going to talk about Pokemon Legends ZA, Pokemon Legends ZA, and more specifically, we're going to talk about Mega Evolution because surely it stands to reason that we're just going back to Kalos region, the home of Mega Evolutions and shit. We will be getting some more Mega Forms. I don't know how that works, timeline stuff, because if we do get Mega Evolutions, new Mega Evolutions, it doesn't explain why they weren't about during the time that we were playing around in X and Y and shit, unless somebody's already worked out the reasons as to what they could be. Maybe they didn't find them Mega Stones or whatever. But regardless, I'm going to do a list of my top 5 Pokemon that I think need a Mega Evolution. And one just silly one, but 5 Pokemon I think need a Mega Evolution inside of Pokemon Legends ZA, as I keep calling it. This isn't my ultimate wish list. Well, a couple of them are, but and this isn't like the 5 Pokemon I definitely think I want to see. It's just who I think should get one and who deserves one. Like I said, one silly one, which we'll get to in a sec. But please let me know in the comments below who you want to see get a Mega Evolution. Who do you think deserve one? Who is your current favourite Mega form Pokemon, all that kind of shit. Let us know anything you want to let us know about. Let us know anything you... Tell me about your favourite Mega shit. Your biggest dump. Please, somebody iron out, because obviously we know it's got to be past shit in Legends. Because obviously it's Legends, it can only be a legend if it's past shit. You can't just be a legend. You can't just wake up, apart from unless you're me, you can't just wake up and be a legend. So that they are going to be past stuff and whatnot. It has to be, doesn't it? Even though the advert didn't kind of tease that to me at least anyway, but I'm a fucking idiot. Everything goes over my head. So please let me know in the comments below if the Pokemon that I mentioned, because none of these currently have a Mega, how they could work it out, how it could make sense from having a Mega back in the past, but not in the future. The Pokemon have done shit like this a million times. Obviously, we've had like the shit from the other Legends game, Arceus, where certain things happen in there. It's like what's not in the present and all that shit. But yeah, let me know if that story has been cleared up somewhere in the comments below, please. But anyway, visuals, my 5 Pokemon who I think should get a Mega Evolution in Pokemon Legends ZA. Hopefully you keep saying Legends ZA as well, because it's quite fun. First off, we're going to go with Dugtrio. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why the fuck does Dugtrio need or deserve a Mega Evolution? You're right, he probably doesn't need or deserve one. I mean, he is a legend in his own right because he's been here since day dot. But I've chosen Dugtrio because the artistic standpoint. I want to know, because you can go on Google and type in pictures and whatnot. Like, I'll have a generic picture somewhere. By dog, you can go and have a look at, about, some fans maybe have made some stuff. But it's the mystery of what's really underneath a Dugtrio that's been plaguing Pokemon fans. Well, I say plaguing, it's definitely been plaguing me for a good while now about what's really under a Dugtrio. What does it look like? We've had so many disgusting images of the big muscular one with the little fucking tighty whitey things on and shit like that. We've had loads of crazy stuff. But I want to see what the people make in the game and the artists, helping design the new Pokemon, the new Megas and stuff, what they would put into it. I would like for them to sit down and be like, okay, on the board, so somebody goes, you've got so-and-so, you've got so-and-so, you've got Dugtrio, and you're like, oh, fuck, why did I get Dugtrio? Because there's not really that much you can do unless you give it a couple of extra heads or anything like that. But much more smarter people and much more creative people than me could probably come up with something brilliant. Plus, I saw somebody giving Dugtrio another evolution. They give it a name of like Dugger Destruction or some shit like that, and I fucking loved it, where it was just like 20 Dugtrio heads or Diglett heads, and it was phenomenal. But yeah, for the creative reason alone, I'm so interested to see what a Game Freak, a Pokemon and Nintendo official Mega Dugtrio would fucking look like. This one's a bit obvious and a bit on the nose, but it's the Johto starters. Now, I'm not saying we're going to get the Johto starters in Legends ZA, but if in our case, if we got a mismatch of Cyndaquil, who is a generation of the Johto starter, so he probably disqualifies himself from this. We got Rowlet and we got Oshawott. So I'm assuming we're going to get like a cross combination, a mismatch of different starters from different generations. I can only assume that going forward in the Legends games, this is what they'll do. So I'm thinking, okay, give us another Johto starter. This time, instead of having different Mega Evolutions like the Decidueye going all ninja and getting the fighting type in, and Typhlosion getting the ghost type and whatnot, and Samurott getting the dark, we're going to hopefully get Mega Evolutions. Now, like I said, Cyndaquil's probably disqualified because we got him in the last Legends game. The one that I can see to be most likely is Totodile. I think Totodile's probably out, even though I would love it to be Chikorita. Chikorita, my favourite Johto starter. I know Chikorita gets a lot of hate, but I love Chikorita. But I think it's going to be quite likely that we're going to get Totodile. I don't know if people have already, summarized or theorized or worked out a way who we get. If we even get this, I'm not, just because we got the last one doesn't mean we will get it in this one. I just think it's more than likely. Hi, back again, dog. So, yeah, one of the Johto starters, definitely not Typhlosion, ruled out because of the last game. I would love for it to be Meganium. Probably not a great deal you could do, extend the flower and stuff, but for Alligator, definitely. There's so much shit you could do there. I've seen images of him being more toned down. You can give him more spikes here. You can give it some more sharp bits on the claws or whatever, a bit more of a different aggressive, even though he's got an aggressive face anyway. But there's a lot you could do with for Alligator, and I'm very curious to see which starters we get and if the starters will get a Mega Evolution. Next up, it is the Nidos. Hello, back once again, dog. It's the Nidos, Nidoking and Nidoqueen. I absolutely adore these Pokemon anyway. The whole Nido family is absolutely amazing. Love them since the day I laid eyes upon them. The royal family, I always call them. Hence why they're, part of the intro and outro of the Pokemon Thursday videos. But it's quite an interesting thing you can do. They're already big, beefy Pokemon. Nidoqueen's, a big looking sort of powerhouse. Nidoking's this big purple looking big powerhouse. But there's so much more you can add. Again, an extra horn, shorter horn, maybe put them on all fours, if they're like a bit more rhinoceros-y like. Do a few more dragon elements and give their Mega Evolution a dragon typing, maybe that would be quite cool. There's so much shit you could do here. And again, kind of like Trio, I would be so curious as to see what artistically they do to Nidoking and Nidoqueen and all the other Nidos and Nidorinas and shit. They're quite often Pokemon that I love to go back and draw. I love doing, for whatever reason, the colour schemes on the Nidos. I love to sit and doodle them and colour in with their colour schemes. So to get a Mega Evolution and be able to sit and doodle that, don't get me wrong, my doodles are fucking shit. They're just fun for me. But it would be awesome to see. Plus, they are two massively iconic Pokemon. They are beloved Pokemon. A lot of people have Nidoking as a favourite. A few people, definitely seen less than Nidoking, but a few people still definitely have Nidoqueen as their favourite Pokemon. Did you see that thing as well, actually? I always say somebody's Pokemon is every Pokemon is somebody's favourite Pokemon and whatnot. They actually did a survey, didn't they? I don't know if it was just in Japan or not, but 3 Pokemon weren't chosen. One was, I think, no, I can't remember who it was now. You can actually go check it out, though. It's like, oh, that's quite fucking sad. But anyway, the Nidos, I think they should get a Mega Evolution. Next up, it is Golem. Yeah, I love Golem. Golem's awesome. Golem's badass. I recently, not long, played another run-through of Legends Arceus, and I always love to get the big giant alpha Golem. So awesome. He's cool. But again, he's a legend in his own right. He's an OG Pokemon. I would love to see where they would take this motherfucker. Of course, you would stick with the same typings, but if you really wanted to, I could see an element of a dragon sort of thing in this. You could, I don't know how it would do it because you're not supposed to be able to lift Golem because it's heavy as fuck, even though Charizard had no issue. But imagine out of his big round dome, some wings sprout out, or just some extra arms, because obviously when he goes from Graveler into Golem, he loses his 2 little danky little arms down there. Maybe he gets them back. Maybe he gets more feet. Maybe his tail's more protruding. Maybe he breaks the shell itself and he becomes more of this quick, rapid, fast, lizard-like creature inside of the rock. Because obviously we know we've got the little arms, the little legs, the little head. Maybe the stuff connecting that inside becomes a bit more, so it'll be less defensive, but it'll be much more quicker and potentially maybe even more hard hitting or whatnot. I don't know, but I love the idea of, again, cracking that formula, seeing what they could do with him. I definitely think he deserves one. It's one that I don't hear many people talk about in terms of a mega form for Golem, but I think it'll be fun. I know I've got a bit of recency bias because I've just used one on a recent team. But yeah, Mega Golem would be ace. Ready for the shock twist, the shock surprise at number 1. It's Flygon. I don't think I can ever make a mega list and not have Flygon, if not the top, but somewhere near the top. Everybody was crying out for a Flygon. Everybody loves a Flygon. Flygon will be great, no matter what they do. Mega forms. We've seen artwork with more wings, and I've seen people do artworks where it doesn't fly anymore, but it's solid on the ground and shit. It takes in the ground typing a bit more, but it's more annoying because we know that Flygon was supposed to get a Mega Evolution, but for the story is there was a bit of creative block. The artist, I don't know who was doing it at the time, or the artists, they weren't quite sure what to do, how to make it look, what they were going to add, if there was going to be a new type and a change type, whatever was going down. They looked at it, thought, you need one, we're going to give you one. Don't know what the fuck we're going to do, so it's been on the chopping block ever since. And of course, we haven't gone back to Mega Evolutions after X and Y. We had the Sun and Moon Z move shit. We had Sword and Shield with Dynamax and shit, and we had Terrestrialization inside of Scarlet and Violet. So now we are going back to Mega Evolution. You would surely think Flygon would be the first one that they go to go, right, you were supposed to get one. We fucked up because we didn't know what to do. You're getting one now. Surely he's top of that list. I don't know, it's a boring answer, but it's got, if we're getting Mega Evolutions back and there is not a Mega Flygon, I think a lot of people are going to be like, what the fuck is going on? Why have we not done that? So the number one pick, it's boring, it's easy, it's obvious, but it is Flygon. And there we have the visuals. That was this Thursday's Pokemon Thursday. The 5 Pokemon that I think should get a Mega Evolution inside of Pokemon Legends are. Please, please, please let me know in the comments below who you think should get one, who deserves one, who you just want to see. Which Megas are you looking forward to seeing come back, you know? Because obviously Heracross will be roaming about. We should be able to get Mega Heracross back. If you want a big massive beard and want your Alakazam back, if you want your terrifying mental Gengar, whoever the fuck it is you want, let me know in the comments below about anything you want to talk about Mega or Legends or whatever it is in the comments below. Anything. Let me know what you have for fucking dinner, for fuck's sake. I will definitely comment back and be like, I like that, but I don't like that. I'm a very fussy eater. There's not a much I would like. There's not a much I would like. What the fuck? But that is another edition of Pokemon Thursday. If you enjoyed the video visuals, please, Wabooski and Chanuski, let me know in the comments below. Anything you want to let me know. But more importantly, thank you so much for watching. You guys are literally the fucking best. But always keep being you visuals and keep on keeping up.